Hey friends, it is midnight. It is April 11th, and today at sunset, we are going to be observing the feast of Passover. We are commanded in scripture to observe the Passover as a perpetual commandment, which means forever. Now, if you have tuned into this video, it's for a few reasons. One, you're either subscribed to my channel and are a regular viewer and family member, love you guys, or you have typed into YouTube how to keep Passover / unleavened bread, because that's what I'm going to be titling this video. So we know by scripture that the commandment states to observe the feast of Passover and the feast of unleavened bread as a perpetual commandment, which means forever. So we know and understand that the Messiah came and died to reconcile us to the Father in heaven, because without him we are all guilty of the law. We are all guilty of sin. And without the Messiah, there is no salvation. There is no reconciliation for us, because the Father wrote the law and he said, if you are guilty of these things, you will be condemned. But in his long suffering and mercy, he has given us a Messiah and said that if you believe in his Son, there is redemption and reconciliation, and you will be saved from the second death. And because me and my husband know with every ounce of air in our bodies and blood running through us that the Messiah is real and that the Father is real and everything that he says in scripture is real, we obey his commandments. And we do not by any means claim to be perfect. We do not claim to be the whole body of Messiah. We don't know everything. We think and feel that our purpose is to be helps in the body, in the assembly. So this is going to be our vlog about how we do Passover. If you're here for that, there are a few things that you need to know before the Passover day. Okay. First things first, you want to buy your materials. What materials are you going to need, right? You're going to need fine flour. We buy King Arthur's whole wheat flour, 100% whole wheat flour, because it is a little expensive, but we want the expensive stuff because this is a feast that you're commemorating the death of the Messiah, okay? And the scripture says you want fine flour. Now, whether that means flour that has been finely ground or meaning like you want the finest in the land, we take it to mean both things. So that's what we got. You want your olive oil, right? You want the extra virgin olive oil that's in a glass bottle. That's the best. You want the best, guys. This is an important feast, okay? And you want your wine. I'm going to be showing you the whole wheat flour, the olive oil, and the wine that we use. The wine that we use is the Mohen David. You can find it at Publix. It's not very expensive. It is a kosher wine, so it is going to adhere to the clean dietary laws. It is labeled for Passover, so it has been thoroughly vetted for Passover. And what you want to do is that, number one, gather your materials, okay? Number two, the night before Passover, you want to gather all the leaven in your home. Well, what is leaven, right? We know that scripture tells us that there shall not be found in your houses anything with leaven. Me and my husband, we had to learn through many feasts what leaven was. Okay, we thought leaven was simply yeast, like yeast that's found in bread. Well, we learned real quick that there's other things that puff things up when you bake it, like sodium bicarbonate. What is that other one? Cream of tartar, right? And you want to thoroughly read your ingredients. We know that sodium bicarbonate is baking soda. I will attach a list here. I'm going to put a picture right here. You can take a screenshot of this. We use this list to look at. You can see on this list there are two sides to it. One is things that puff up things, like make it puffed up. that you need to rid of your home, and the other one is things that you don't need to worry about, because we didn't understand the difference between yeast for bread and then yeast like to brew beer and fermented drinks and stuff like that. But now we understand. So that's the day before. That's what you want to do. I've already got some yeast and stuff that I've had in my home to bake bread that I've gathered together for my husband. And there's also some bread that we have in our freezer that I'm getting together for him. And he will burn that as we prepare for the Feast of Passover. So that's number 2. Okay. And I will show you later those things that we will be burning. Now, guys, this is not... Some people are like, what is she talking about? Not everyone's going to understand this, guys. Not everybody is going to understand what we're saying. It's almost like you're speaking a secret language. Like, what is this she's talking about? It's not given to you unless you search it out, right? The scriptures say to ask, seek, and knock. And so it's not going to be given to everybody. And hey, everybody has a free will to choose what they want to choose. If they want to join themselves to the assembly, then me and my husband are helpmates or helpers in the body to be able to put this video out and say, hey, this is how we do it. We actually, by prayer, have been given the understanding of the calendar, because we follow the lunar calendar. Okay, we don't follow the solar calendar. So tonight, it matches up, guys. Tonight is a full moon. And it's the Passover, and it's a high Sabbath. Like, you can't make that up. But if you get it, you get it. You know, like. But and here is the assembly in California that has actually been given the calendar by the Father. Guys, we have searched and prayed about it. These guys here have the calendar. Do they have everything else? No, none of us do. But they have been given the calendar. Okay, and I know there's a lot of people who do different things and research and find different calendars. Like, there's somebody who's already done Passover on the 1st of April, and we're like, that don't make no sense. But from our experience, these guys got it right. Okay, the Father has given it to them. Now, do they have other things on their website and on their channel that you can watch? Yes, but make sure you use a mind of test all spirits by the Spirit of Yah, okay? By the Spirit of the Father. Because they don't have it all together. Neither do we. But, so we will be observing Passover, and then it's going to be a Sabbath. And also, we're going into the Feast of Unleavened Bread, which means we are going to be eating unleavened bread for 7 days. So this is just my little intro. RJ went grocery shopping and bought a whole bunch of stuff. And that's another thing, guys. Make sure you buy all the things that you're going to need for the whole week, because the scriptures say not to be found anywhere where there is leaven. You need to take that serious. Okay, this is our sign. The scriptures say that observing this feast is our mark. It is our sign that we are serving the Most High. It is so important to stay and stick to scripture. Whatever the scriptures say, do it. Okay, and if you don't have understanding of it, pray about it. Fast. He will give you understanding. He says, ask, seek, and knock, and he will be open unto you. So, yeah, just keep it as close to scripture as possible. All right. So, RJ, like I said, RJ went grocery shopping. He got all the stuff that we needed for the whole week. Start saving up a little bit of money at the beginning of the year, so you can say, okay, because RJ, he don't even go to work during this time. Because he delivers groceries for people, and he can't be delivering bread. It says not to have leaven found amongst you. You know what I'm saying? He can't be doing that. So anyway, RJ just woke up, so I don't know what he's about to do. He took a little nap, so I'm wondering if he's up, because I wanted to go lay back down. But anyway, talk to you guys in a few more hours when we start kicking things off and getting things ready. Okay, love you. Bye bye.